The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
വാട്ടിയ വാഴയിലയിൽ കുത്തരിച്ചോറും പരിപ്പും പപ്പടവും സാമ്പാറും അവിയലും തോരനുമൊക്കെയായി ഒരു പൊതിച്ചോറ് കിട്ടിയാലോ? കൊതിച്ചു നിൽക്കാതെ വരൂ മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റിലേക്ക്. സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ, ചൈനീസ്, ഗ്രിൽ തുടങ്ങിയ വ്യത്യസ്ത രുചിഭേദങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആസ്വദിക്കാം ഫാമിലി ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റായ മോനോയിൽ നിന്നും. കൂടാതെ പാർട്ടി ഹാൾ, പ്രൈവറ്റ് പാർക്കിംഗ്, ലൈസൻസ്, ഷീഷ, ലൈവ് മ്യൂസിക് എന്നിവയും ലഭ്യമാണ്. മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റ് ആഫ്റ്റർ സിയാം ഗാരേജ്, ലുലു ഡാന മോൾ റോഡ്, ബുർഹാമ. കോൺടാക്ട് നമ്പർ 7793 4111 3363 4111.
Good evening friends, welcome to a new episode of BMC Global Live Al Hilal Health World, Nothing But Lifestyle. I am Anupama Menon. Good health is not a destination, it's a journey. In this talk show Health World, we have expert doctors from various fields providing valuable information to assist all of you on your journey towards good health. A genuine smile comes from the heart, but a healthy smile comes with good dental care. And there's no one better than an orthodontist to give you a bright and beautiful smile and a perfectly aligned set of teeth. We have all heard about braces. We come across kids wearing braces, and in fact we even see adults wearing braces these days. But very few of us know about aligners, which is considered to be a good alternative for braces. So today's topic of discussion is aligners, and to throw more light on this topic, we're delighted to have with us Dr. Rajesh Radhakrishnan, specialist orthodontist from Al Hilal Hospital. Dr. Rajesh has over 18 years of experience in the field of orthodontics. Let's go over to him and find out more about aligners. Doctor, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How about you?
Doing good, doctor. Thank you. So let's begin with a basic question that we all have in mind. What exactly are aligners? If you could just define it for us.
Aligners are thermoplastic material, which is like a clear material which we use for treating crowding and spacing between the teeth. So if you have like exactly how braces work, aligners also work the same way, but the advantage is that it is removable. So braces are actually fixed onto the tooth, and you have a wire running across the braces, which helps to do the corrections for the tooth. Whereas in aligners, it's a removable option, and it's a clear plastic like material which can be removed, and it can be used for correcting different types of we call it malocclusions. So malocclusions are like crowding, spacing between the teeth, and with newer innovations we are able to treat much more wider variety of malocclusions.
Okay, so you just mentioned that what makes it different from braces is that it's removable. Are there any other specific differences between braces and aligners?
So basic difference is they are removable, and the amount of forces applied are also the same as braces, but the convenience is that you are able to remove it. So you don't have restrictions on having food. You are free to eat whatever you want. Whereas in brace, when you have braces,
that's a huge relief, because a lot of kids, especially for kids, when they wear braces, it restricts their diet, their food intake, and
correct. Even when you have braces, you have this issue where you have wires coming out, pricking your cheeks and lip,
and you need to tighten it every month.
Yeah.
So that's also some discomfort.
So all those options are there with aligners, where you have much better convenience, and comfort level is much better with aligners when compared to braces.
But the fact that it can be removed, it does not affect the efficacy of the treatment in any way, right?
Like I always say, the advantage of aligners is it's removable, and the disadvantage is it's removable. So if you have aligners and if you are not wearing the aligners, there's no point using the aligners. But we have different options which helps us to know that if the patient is wearing the aligners or not. So it's like you come every month for a monthly checkup with braces. With aligners also you have a monthly checkup. But the thing is, each aligner what you have, it's not just one aligner what you have. You will have different set of aligners depending on the correction you require. So it can vary from 1 to 20 or 1 to 30 or 1 to 40. So it will be numbered. So each aligners are worn for 7 days, and depending on after the 7 days you change to the next aligner. So we have what we call as an intraoral scanner. So we actually scan the teeth and see the amount of movement that we are achieving. Is it as per what we have planned for? And we know if the patient is wearing or not. So all these options are there to understand if the patient is wearing it or not. So depending on that, we will increase the number of days. So usually it's 7 days of active wear, and if the patient is not wearing as per what we have requested them to or recommended, then we tell them to increase it to 10 days or 15 days.
So you have the means to track whether it's being worn continuously or not.
Exactly.
That's good. So when is the right age to start a treatment with aligners?
So we have aligners which can be used for different ages. So if it is like you have what we call as a mixed dentition, that is you have few teeth which are permanent teeth, and then you have a mill teeth which actually falls over a certain age, and then you have the permanent teeth coming in. So we can actually start from the age of 7 to 8
and early upwards. As that?
Yes, as early as that.
Okay. And the results would be permanent?
And the results are permanent.
Okay.
Like any orthodontic treatment, you need to have retainers even after the treatment with Invisalign or aligners. So Invisalign is the most common aligner system that's been used. That's why I said Invisalign. But there are other aligner systems as well which are being introduced recently. So the range of treatment that can be done with aligners are more now, whereas before it was very less. We could only treat spaces between teeth and then mild crowding, but nowadays we have different options which we can do.
That's good. And what about adults? I mean, is it suitable for all age category? Because when it comes to braces, of late we notice quite a few adults also wearing braces. So is aligner suitable for adults as well?
Yes, aligners are suitable for adults as well. So it all depends on the sound bone system and the support system what you have. Depending on that, we can actually plan the treatment, and the treatment for adults also can be done with Invisalign or aligners. Of recently, I have seen more of adult patients choosing Invisalign than braces because they don't want to show that they are doing the treatment. So most of them are preferring Invisalign because its removable options are available, and then you don't have any restrictions on your social life because you can remove them when you go out for like for a gathering or parties, and even for meetings, so nobody knows that you are wearing the aligners.
Yeah, and since it's not metal, it's not
exactly
really visible
yes,
as
yes.
well.
So that's the advantage of aligners.
So what are the corrections that can be done with aligners?
Most of the corrections can be done with aligners. Like I said, like crowding, if you have mild to severe crowding, to a certain extent aligners can be used. If you have spacing between the teeth, that also can be used. And of recently there have been more research and innovations wherein you can treat different malocclusion. Like if a child has the upper jaw which is placed forward and the lower jaw is back, then we can use aligners also in such cases to reduce the amount of what we call as proclination of the upper jaw, and align the jaws before you start the treatment, proper treatment. Before, what used to happen is we used to use appliances like twin block, so that helps to position your lower jaw forward and then correct it and then do braces. So the advantage of doing such treatment is that you don't have to remove teeth. Usually what happens is when you have such issues, you come to an orthodontist and mostly we have to remove teeth and then do it. But when in such cases we can use aligners to reduce the problem, like if the proclination
does not need to be extracted.
Exactly. So nowadays the treatment protocol is try to do without removing teeth as much as we can. I am not saying all cases can be done without removing teeth. Some of the cases we have to remove it, but certain cases we can. In some cases we can actually see that we don't have to remove teeth and then do the treatment. So the stability of the treatment will be much better when compared to removing teeth and doing it. So the chances of relapse are less. So that's what we try to do most of the time. But most of the cases we do have to remove teeth to create space for aligning the teeth. So yes, in some cases we can do it without removing teeth.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
And what is the usual procedure before you start treatment with aligners? Like you said, in some cases maybe a tooth extraction is required, in certain cases no. But what are the other procedures that you normally follow before you start the treatment?
Now usually when you come to the orthodontist, they actually take x-rays, evaluate by taking measurements of your upper lower jaw and see if it is required to remove teeth or we can do it without removing teeth. Now with aligners the system is much more advanced, wherein instead of measurements we do a scan of what we call as an intraoral scanner. We use that to scan your upper and lower teeth, and we can actually show you how your teeth is before you start the treatment and how it will be at the end of the treatment when you start the treatment. So it's just like a simulation which can actually be shown. So it's not the exact result, but it's approximately the result what you can expect.
That's interesting.
So, yes. So the advantage is you can see a treatment before you start the treatment. It's actually a way you can understand how your teeth will be at the end of the treatment. So that gives you a better perspective of how the treatment will progress and a better understanding of how your teeth will be at the end of the treatment. So this is what we usually do. We do a scan. We take the x-rays, we do a scan, and then we show you the before and after. And once you are happy with it, we send it to the align technology or whichever aligners we are using, and they send us back a treatment protocol or a treatment method how the treatment will progress. So that will have all the information that is required, that is how many aligners you require, how the teeth will move, which all teeth will move, so that we can plan your treatment according to how we want to and show you the best possible result even before you start the treatment. So that even if you have to make any changes in the treatment and if you are not happy with any of the tooth how the position is, we can actually do that even before you start the treatment. So what the simulation shows, or what we call as a clean check shows you, is a result what you will get at the end. So
it's very interesting. So the patient actually gets to see what is going to be the result after the treatment.
Exactly. So that's the beauty of it.
That's also motivation for the patient also to stick to wearing.
It's just a simulation, but the hard work has to be done by the patient as well as by the orthodontist to get the result what is required. So there is a time limit where you have to wear the aligners. Usually what we say is 22 hours a day. Remove it only while having your food and brushing your teeth. Rest of the time it has to be worn. So if it is in this same fashion the treatment is done, then you get the result what has been shown in the clean check.
So that's in the patient's hands. If
Yes.
they stick to this routine completely, 22 hours is what you suggest.
What we usually suggest, yes. But you will be surprised that the amount patients are willing to do the treatment with aligners, because initially when they start, like braces itself, you have slight amount of pain, pressure, all that stuff is there, but it will be much lesser than braces because you don't have any metal parts sticking out. So you will be much more comfortable. By the second week you will be more comfortable and you will be able to remove it much easily, and the acceptance level is more. And you will be surprised that children wear them more than adults. So and the results are also much more stable, and like I said, you need to have retainers once you are done with the treatment.
So doctor, you said you normally receive around 1 to 20 sets of aligners depending on the protocol of the treatment, and let's say even after using these 20 aligners the patient doesn't get the desired result, or the doctor is not really happy with how things have come out. So then how would you take it further from there?
Good question. Actually what happens is most of the time we may not end up with the same result what we see in the clean check or the protocol what we have. So we have the option of doing a rescan of how the teeth is, where we have stopped. Say if you are using aligner number 20, so we take this rescan of the tooth how it is at that particular aligner, and then we resubmit it for more aligners. So that's what we call as refinements. So we can get more aligners to get the proper result or the end result what we require. So that we can do it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, till the patient is happy or till the doctor is happy, we can do it.
Okay, so till you get the end result, you can again ask for more
refinements. Yeah. So the idea is the exact result what you see in the clean check is what the result you will get. So till you get that, we can get umpteen number of aligners if required. Yeah.
So doctor, it's time to wrap up our episode. So before we leave, any message that you would like to share with our viewers, if you could just explain to them in a nutshell what we discussed here today about aligners.
Aligners are a alternative for braces. Most of the cases we can use aligners. It is more convenient, and you have less amount of restrictions when you do with treatment with aligners. And aligners can be used as early as 7 to 8 years of age to correct different malocclusions, for corrections of crowding, spacing, and even dentofacial treatments can also be done with aligners. So this is a new option which I believe will be the future of orthodontics, and I think you will be able to get a much better result, and you can actually see your result even before you start the treatment. So that helps you to understand that the treatment what you are going to get is 100% if you have the willingness and commitment to do the treatment with aligners. So yeah, that is a good option which we can consider if you are not comfortable with braces.
Thank you so much, doctor, for explaining to us in detail about aligners. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.
Friends, I hope you got a very clear picture about what aligners are. From what the doctor said, it clearly has its own advantages, but at the end of the day, it's still in your hands. You have to make sure that you wear it 22 hours a day and you will get excellent results. A smile is the best and the most inexpensive accessory that you can wear all the time. So keep smiling, stay healthy and happy always. I'll be back again next Tuesday with another topic. Till we meet again next time, this is Anupama signing off. Good night and stay safe.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
വാട്ടിയ വാഴയിലയിൽ കുത്തരിച്ചോറും പരിപ്പും പപ്പടവും സാമ്പാറും അവിയലും തോരനുമൊക്കെയായി ഒരു പൊതിച്ചോറ് കിട്ടിയാലോ? കൊതിച്ചു നിൽക്കാതെ വരൂ മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റിലേക്ക്. സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ, ചൈനീസ്, ഗ്രിൽ തുടങ്ങിയ വ്യത്യസ്ത രുചിഭേദങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആസ്വദിക്കാം ഫാമിലി ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റ് ആയ മോനോയിൽ നിന്നും. കൂടാതെ പാർട്ടി ഹാൾ, പ്രൈവറ്റ് പാർക്കിംഗ്, ലൈസൻസ്, ഷീഷ, ലൈവ് മ്യൂസിക് എന്നിവയും ലഭ്യമാണ്. മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റ് ആഫ്റ്റർ സിയാം ഗാരേജ്, ലുലു ഡാന മോൾ റോഡ്, ബുർഹാമ. കോൺടാക്ട് നമ്പർ 7793 4111 3363 4111.